great. I thought you reacted very well. I thought you pulled the nation together, and just the right person at the right time.
Handled fantastically well. I mean, it was great. You did very well. Very good job. Very good job.
On September 11th, I think you did terribly. I could agree with the idea of defending the nation, but George, you used that as a means of fear to hold people in fear. That's why you got it in the second time. It was because everybody was so afraid of terrorism.
Well, September 11th, I think, yeah, it was good because we remember everyone who was seriously in it.
Well, I wish you would have put down the children's book a little bit faster and responded. After that, I think you did okay.
Well, I think you did better than some people thought. The whole idea that you were sitting there reading the book about the goats to the kids, I haven't got a problem with that. You want to keep the kids calm in the classroom, and nobody's helped if people start running around yelling, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling."
Well, I mean, on September 11th, itself, as I recall, you were sort of nowhere to be found. In the immediate wake of September 11th, you did a decent job of rallying the country.
Fine. I think we probably should have stayed there and concentrated on it a little bit more, finished the job before we started into Iraq.
Good in the beginning, then you kind of faded because you use it as a stepping stone for your own personal gain, I thought. Because, I mean, you kind of went from, let's go get Osama to Osama's just a pawn to Saddam. So it was kind of weird. But it's okay. It's okay.
I think with a little more direction, we probably could have had Osama. And that would have been a great victory, rallying people to our cause.
Good start, okay in the middle, you never finish the job. Always finish your work.
Afghanistan was successful in routing the Taliban and at least removing a portion of Afghanistan from use as a staging area, as terrorist training grounds and all that. So I buy into that, I accept that. But the Army is still in Afghanistan, and there seems to be some flavor that Afghanistan eventually is just going to return to where it was.
Bad. Bad. Bad timing, bad plan, bad people in charge, bad reaction to stuff you should have reacted to and changed, bad dealing with allies. Like I said, you don't play well with others. Just bad.
The initial stages were an A+. We kicked butt. We allowed the military to do what they had to do. Now, you know, it's a lot of run and hide, and it's very difficult for our military to do what they have to do. Maybe a B, B-. There's definitely things that could go better.
Big quagmire. Big quagmire. I mean, you went from it's just, you totally ruined our chances to hurt terrorists you gave them a reason to hate us more.
We should have taken more care to secure things first, secure the borders before all of this insurgency started and people started coming in from Iran and Syria and other countries.
Bad. I think the troops should be out of there.
Al-Qaeda came out of Afghanistan to attack us on 9/11, whereas we went into Iraq, which was a calm nation at the time. I mean, Saddam Hussein had done his damage, but it had been 20 years ago. You know, he had calmed down since then.
Real bad. You didn't do right by those folks. You didn't do right by those folks. One of the things that we know out west is when a neighbor's in trouble, you got to be there. And as a president, you are everybody's neighbor. And you can't go flying over their ranch and looking down at the range fire or the cattle running amok and saying you're doing your job as a neighbor.
I'm not sure if there's a lot that you could have done about that. I think the other agencies just maybe weren't prepared properly.
It's hard to say. You know, you caught a lot of flack for not being there in time, but I don't know how we could have gotten there any faster.
Well, first of all, you could have not put in Michael Brown as the director of FEMA, and you could have put somebody look outside of Heritage Law School for your people to put into positions in the government, and get people who are really well qualified, and stop just trying to find partisan people to fill those positions.
You don't care about black people. I mean, that's not fair. But I'm saying, it's just, Hurricane Katrina, it wasn't mostly your fault, it was the people that you trusted into, and they kind of let you down, so.
Amen. Amen to that.
Thank you.
Please try change the driver's license back to 16, because that is so not fair, okay? Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.